Hello everybody, this is PSA 10 Ken, and today I want to show off a little bit of my collection while telling you guys about myself. So I got into Pokemon about 2 years ago, and I fell in love with it ever since. So I'm going to just quickly go over some of my collection while talking, while you guys get to know me a little bit. So right here is one of the best cards in my collection already, and that is the Charizard VMAX from Champion's Path. I got this on my third Elite Trainer box. Super lucky, I know. And really the condition is immaculate. The light might shine and make it look like there's some whitening, but there's no whitening on this card. I think this is definitely a PSA 10 contender, and I definitely hope that's what it gets. Right here is a Flash Fire Charizard. It's got some whitening up top. And currently I have about 160 cards out between PSA and Beckett. And most of them are my Charizard collection. I just happen to get these two. I pulled that one and I bought that one, so these didn't get a chance to go with my Charizard lot that I sent to PSA. I have about 52 Charizards coming back, and I can't wait to see what grades they get. In the meantime, I'll show a little bit more of my collection. This is a Hidden Fates Tapu Koko. These are all Hidden Fates. Not this. This is a Light Arcanine. I don't remember what set this came out of, and I know it's one of the Neos. I'm not sure which one. We got Raikou. There is such a mix of different sets here. I just took all the cards that I eventually wanted to get graded and I put them into card savers. One of the first purchases I made in Pokemon was a binder that had the first 1 to 151 Pokemon from Generation 1. That's what I remember as I was a kid. When I got them, most of it was base set 2, Fossil, Jungle. There was some Team Rocket stuff in there, which I didn't mind because it was just a nostalgia thing. I had sold my cards a while back, and I didn't think I would ever get into Pokemon again, and it turns out I was wrong, and I've been super into it ever since. So right here I'm just kind of showing you guys some of my collection. Again, these are just cards that I want to get graded and that I will get graded eventually. When we all hang out, once I start doing some live streams, we are going to open packs. You can support me, and when you support me, you'll be keeping the polls that you get. And we're going to have fun with it. It's going to be open discussions, whatever you guys want to ask me. And we'll learn about each other. I think it's going to be a great time. Right here is an awesome card. This is from Fates Collide, Umbreon and Alakazam. I think like 4 or 5 months ago, this card in a PSA 10 was only worth like $50, and now I'm pretty sure it's gone up a lot. I don't think this is a PSA 10 though. I think this is leaning more toward a PSA 9, but that's okay. Who knows, I might get lucky. I have cards from just about every single set. None of this, most of the sets definitely are not complete, especially the older ones, but I do have a ton of cards. And I've just been going hard on the hobby since I got into it. Probably spending more than I should. However, now I'm glad because the market has just skyrocketed. I might even have some cards that some of you may have never even seen. I'm sure these you have all seen. This is from Evolutions, which has just gone crazy the past week or two. Well, the past 3 weeks. It's selling for almost $500 a box now, which I think is nuts, but it makes sense. Ever since Logan Paul opened that booster box, people are like, hey, I want to relive my childhood. And then they see those packs are $20,000 now, and then they see base set is $2,000 or $1,000 or $500, and they're like, wait a second, I could get a whole box of Evolution, which looks very similar, for $120, although they stopped printing it, but everybody wants it now, so it's up to like $450 a box now. It's totally crazy. I do have a couple sealed boxes. I kind of wish I had a whole case, but I opened them. Let me move these out of the way. Evolutions is the first box that I ever opened, and I think since then I've opened probably 13 or 14 boxes of Evolutions, which is crazy, but I got super into it, super into looking for the Charizard holographic. I'm hoping I get a PSA 10 on one of them, although I know that that is super rare and probably not going to happen. It would be cool if I did. I know I have one strong contender, which has the smallest print line ever. But that'll probably prevent it from getting the 10, because I know they grade that card super harsh. These are cards that just didn't make the cut when I sent my Charizards in to get graded, just because they were a little bit too beat up. I have a great mix, EX era stuff, Jungle, Hidden Fates, so many different sets I have here. I even have some Shadowless. This right here is Ivysaur, and he came out of the Bulbasaur decks that were only released in Japan. I wound up buying a whole binder of Japanese cards that were from sets I had never even heard of, like Vending Series. But after doing some research, it was a great purchase because even though I don't do this for the money is nice. And when these cards are worth more than what you paid, it's awesome. It's an awesome feeling. Everybody has one of these. XY base set, Blastoise. Butterfree from Expedition, I believe. Best card in Rebel Clash. Pulled it out of a Build and Battle box. I'm going to try to keep this video around 8 minutes, and that's where we're at. I still have a ton of collection to show you guys, but for now, we'll keep it at that. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you guys subscribe, because I think we're going to have a lot of fun when we start doing live streams. And thanks. Have a great night.